In the wild borderlands near Hengfors, Geralt of Rivia joins a motley band of adventurers on a dragon hunt, not for glory but because even witchers must eat. The group includes a boastful knight Bohalt, a fiery female mercenary, Thea, the sorcerer Dorigere, and Geralt's old friend, the ever-charming bard Dandelion. But among them rides another, Yennefer of Vengerberg, the sorceress whose fate is bound to Geralt's own. Their reunion is barbed and bittersweet, love wrapped in pride and scars. As the party treks through perilous mountains, greed and deceit reveal themselves faster than monsters. When they finally reach the dragon, a magnificent golden creature named Villentretetmirth, Geralt refuses to take part in its killing. He knows dragons are intelligent, ancient beings, undeserving of slaughter. The others turn on him, but destiny intervenes. The dragon reveals it can speak, and Geralt learns that sometimes monsters are wiser than men. Yennefer, too, chooses compassion over gain, and together they spare the dragon. But as dawn breaks, their love falters again, fierce and doomed. She leaves him, and Geralt rides away with Dandelion, wondering if destiny or choice keeps dragging her back into his life. Winter grips the city of Aedginvale. Geralt and Yennefer share a fleeting peace, warmth in the snow, yet beneath it lies the fracture of their love. Yennefer's old lover, Istred, a mage, still yearns for her. He confronts Geralt, not with hatred, but with sad inevitability. Both men love a woman who cannot be possessed. Letters are exchanged, words sharper than swords. Istred and Geralt agree to duel for Yennefer's heart, though neither truly believes she can belong to anyone. Before dawn, Geralt walks away, unwilling to fight over love that has already slipped through his fingers. Yennefer, too, leaves, her note to Geralt cold and final. She admits she cannot choose between two reflections of herself. Outside, snow falls softly, covering the footprints of three souls shattered by pride, magic, and longing. Geralt rides away, feeling the shard of ice lodged where his heart used to be. In the bustling city of Novigrad, Geralt and Dandelion are drawn into a web of deception, gold, and shape-shifting. A Doppler named Dudu has been impersonating a merchant to help his friend until things spiral into chaos. The guards hunt him, and the city teeters between laughter and mob fury. Geralt tracks him, expecting a monster, but finds instead a gentle mimic who wants to live peacefully among humans. When Dudu's disguise is exposed, the Witcher steps in to protect him, revealing once more that monsters are not defined by fangs or claws, but by cruelty and ignorance. In the end, the Doppler escapes, reborn as a successful businessman. Dandelion writes a ballad about it, of course, exaggerating every detail. Geralt rolls his eyes but smiles, faintly. By the seaside, Geralt and Dandelion encounter the story of impossible love. A mermaid, Shinaz, and a human prince, Agloval, are in love, but neither will sacrifice their world to live in the other's. Geralt is asked to mediate, though he knows love seldom listens to reason. Meanwhile, Geralt meets Essie Davin, a talented bard known as Little Eye. She travels with them, her songs carrying laughter and warmth. She falls in love with Geralt, gently, hopelessly. The mermaid tale ends bittersweet. Each lover chooses their own kind, and Essie's affection meets the same fate. Geralt, haunted by another woman with raven hair and violet eyes, cannot return her love. When they part, he gives her a pearl from the sea, a little sacrifice, he calls it. Years later, he will learn that Essie died young. He will never forget her song. Deep in Brokilon Forest, Geralt rides on a mission to rescue a kidnapped boy. Instead, he meets his destiny. The forest belongs to the Dryads, ancient fierce protectors of nature who view men as intruders. Captured by them, Geralt comes face to face with Queen Aethne and with a young girl, Ciri, the lion cub of Cintra. Ciri is spirited, brave, and untamed, the very heart of the forest. She takes to Geralt immediately, calling him my Witcher. Their bond is instant, pure, and unexplainable. As danger presses from the outside world, Geralt learns the truth. This girl is the child promised to him by destiny, the very same law of surprise he claimed years ago in Cintra. But Geralt, terrified of fate, denies it. He leaves Ciri behind, telling himself destiny is a lie. Yet as he rides away, the forest whispers his name, and somewhere a girl cries for him in her sleep. War and fire consume the world. Geralt, wounded in battle, drifts through fever and memory, haunted by the choices he's made. He dreams of the people he's met, Renfri, Yennefer, Nivellen, Essie, Ciri, all fragments of a life shaped by destiny's hand. When he awakens, the chaos is real. Sintra has fallen. Queen Calanthe is dead, and Princess Ciri has vanished. Refugees whisper of monsters in human skin, of kingdoms burning. Geralt rescues a merchant and his family from monsters, and as thanks, the man offers him the law of surprise. Geralt laughs bitterly at the cruel irony until the merchant's child runs into his arms. It's her, Ciri. The girl throws herself at him, crying, "I knew you'd come." And in that moment, Geralt understands. All his denials, all his attempts to escape fate, they've led him here.